Come on in. It's time.
All day I rush around,
I forgot the whipstick.
but I'm still on the ground, on the ground.
And here's my cheat.
I'll soon be fluttering if I can find my
There.
wings.
Instant beauty.
Find my wings.
Get on in here.
Impatiently, I want to fly today, but I hear a gentle voice inside me say,
Don't let your impatience get the best of you.
that slow and steady
Get on in here.
lead my
There's Miss Joy.
slow and steady steps will win this race. It will
Come on
take
in.
some time, but the victory will be mine. Slow and steady, I'm gonna learn to fly.
Okay, that's enough music. Yeah, I've got my cheese glop made. It is in the crock pot on warm. Yeah, I don't want it to get too cooked, you know. So here's how I did it. I took a pound of sausage. Yeah, a pound of sausage. And I like hot sausage. And I took a can of hot Rotel because we like hot stuff. And I smashed the sausage up and poured the Rotel in it and cooked it in a skillet. And I put a can of Fiesta cheese soup, Campbell's cheese soup, in my crock pot. My husband's home. It better be my husband. That's a garage door. And he's the only one with a garage door opener. I put a can of cheese soup in the crock pot and a half of a 2-pound thing of Velveeta in my crock pot. And I let them start cook. I put it on low and I let it start cooking. And then the sausage and stuff got done. I poured it all in there. And it is good. It's really good. But you can do it with hamburger meat. You can do it with sausage. You can do it with spinach. You can do lots of things. Looks like snow tonight for Hayesville. Wow, that's cool. We're not going to have snow. We got rain. Almost 2 inches already. Oh, how you do like hot. Yeah, I do. Well, you could use mild sausage and mild Rotel if you didn't like it hot. Or just stewed tomato, or just diced tomatoes. You could do that too. Anyway, that's part of our hors d'oeuvre supper. We're going to do potato rounds. I'm going to put a little dollop of cheese on it and some sour cream and some chives. We're going to have those. I'll probably just do one potato. And then we're going to have ham and cheese sliders. Yeah, ham and cheese sliders. And what else was I going to do? I was going to do mushrooms. If Robert finds some mushrooms, we're going to do some stuffed mushrooms. So we're going to have 4 little hors d'oeuvres. And it'll be good. It'll all be good. Anyway, I've been watching Scott Adams now for 5 years. And I love Scott. But I have learned something from him that we all could do. And he knows how to flip a switch. To go from being sad to being happy. In a flip of a switch. And it's all about how you frame things. And we talked about this the other day with we can't do a lot of traveling this year, but we choose. It's our choice. And when it's our choice to let go of our clutter or to let go of not going places and not being with friends and family this year, we make it our choice because it's the right thing to do right now. It's the right thing to do. And when we make it a choice, we don't feel like we've had something taken from us. So making it a choice is good for our mental stability. It's good for us. So let's choose to take care of ourselves, to take care of the people around us, even if they don't like it. Because your mama might not like it if you can't go see her. But if you choose to do it another time, then it's all better. It's going to be all better. It's all in how we frame stuff. And Patty was telling me about a cartoon she got, or video or something she got this morning. It was about being thankful for the things that we take for granted. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. As Rush Limbaugh says, I woke up this morning and I thank God. How many of us do that? How many of us put our feet on the floor beside our bed and thank God immediately for waking up? I don't. I sing a song, Rise and Shine and Give God the Glory. I have it. There it is. That's my rise and shine right there. Rise and shine and give God the glory. But do I thank Him that I'm still alive? No. I watched for a year my nephew die with cancer. And it was hard. It was hard to see him waste away. It was difficult. So I know how to be thankful. So let's be thankful for the things that we take for granted. As you make your bed, be thankful you have a bed, you know? Be thankful that you have a bed. Be thankful that you have a pillow to lay your head on. Be thankful that you have a blanket, because some people don't have blankets. I know one time before FlyLady started, I thought I wanted to be a quilter. I had a friend who was one of my high school home ec teachers, and she was an amazing quilter. And I've even judged quilt shows. I'm a good seamstress. But I wanted to be a quilter. But what I realized is I liked designing the quilts better than making the quilts. And that quilting stuff, I put together a beautiful king-size quilt in little bundles so that I could sew them all together. But I didn't have the aptitude or the want to. I had 2 quilts that I had done. And I just couldn't get them made, and they were weighing heavy on me. And I mentioned it in an email sometime, and a lady came down from Ohio or Michigan or somewhere and took those quilts that I had in a bag ready to go. She took those quilts and they made twin size quilts. It was 2 king size bedspreads. Turned them into 4 quilts for foster children. How beautiful is that? Something that I loved doing, but I couldn't do it all the way, and I had guilt about not being able to do it all the way. But she took them and turned something that I loved, that was weighing heavy on me, into an amazing gift for a foster child somewhere in this world. I don't know where, but God found the place for it. So I'm thankful that I didn't know how to finish it, because it'd probably been stuck in my closet. But now it blesses somebody. It blesses somebody. So be thankful that you have a job if you want a job. Be thankful that you have clothes to put on. Be thankful that you have food. I know what it's like to not have food in the house and to be hungry. When we were little, we didn't have food in the house. And if it weren't for a lady and her husband who had a grocery store, I don't know what we would have done. And they let us charge things. Be thankful for the little things that we take for granted. And when you look at all those little things that we take for granted, when you start understanding that you got a roof over your head, you're going to take better care of those things. You have a car to drive. Be thankful for it. You know, it's when you start being thankful for the money you have in your wallet and putting it in the right place. I learned this from Susie Orman, that when you start taking care of it, God will send you more. That Thanksgiving that we have in our lives needs to be there every single day, not just one day of the year, or not just at Christmas, not just at Thanksgiving. It's every day, every waking hour. Every waking hour. So show the world that you're thankful. Get rid of the things that you don't need anymore. Bless someone else with your abundance. We do not have to hold on to things just because somebody gave them to you. Pass it on. Pay it forward. Plant seeds. You can do it. You know, I never give anything away expecting something in return. No, I'm excited to see what blessings will come from it, but I don't expect anything from the person who received my gift. I just want to put it out there. I want to plant the seed. And then one day, that person will be able to bless someone else. Even if it's just with your time. So be thankful for all the blessings that God has given you. Because when you aren't grateful for them, when you forget to be grateful, when you take for granted the opportunities you've been given, when you take for granted those things, they're going to be taken away from you. But when you learn to thank the Lord for what you're given and to pass along to other people what you don't need, you're going to be fine. Well, everybody, it's Christmas Eve. I'm going to go in there and finish cooking. Not cooking much. I'm going to slice up some ham, put some Swiss cheese on it. It has some ham and cheese sliders and little potato rounds and some stuffed mushrooms and our cheese glop. And it'll be just enough. Just enough for us. We're going to build a fire. In fact, I think Robert's bringing wood in right now. I'm thankful that I have wood to burn. There's been a time that I didn't have any. And I would have to go out into the woods and select a tree and cut it down just to heat my house. So let's be thankful for everything, all the blessings you've been given. Because you are a light that shines into the dark world that blesses others. You're that light. And when you're thankful for the little things, and the little things are the most important things anyway, those little things, it's like baby steps. They all build up to an amazing life. I love you all. Enjoy this time that we have with our families. Don't take it for granted. Even if you can't be there, pick up the phone and call somebody and say, I miss you, but we're doing the right thing. And we'll get together when we can. It's at the beginning of Luke, the Christmas stories. I think it's chapter 5, verse 20, but I'm not for certain on that. Y'all have a good evening. And just know you're doing the right thing because you chose to do the right thing. Blessings are everywhere. We just have to look for them. Look for that silver lining. Merry Christmas. Anita says it's in chapter 2. But just start at the beginning of Luke and read. Or let Bible Gateway read it to you. 1 through 20. Luke 2, 1 through 20, somebody says. See y'all later. Bye.